Home sweet freaking home. Or well, I don't know if sweet's the right word, but it is home, so I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna go to the gym out here again. I mean, I know you guys are probably used to the well, maybe not used to, but the last couple, sorry about that, the last couple gym vlogs have been in Washington at Paloma's apartment gym, which actually had a lot more stuff than I expected it to. It's essentially some of the same stuff that that Planet Fitness has, but I guess just not as diverse. I don't know. But today is arm day. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than usual. I'm actually not going to do these single arm overhead dumbbell extensions. I want to, why do I sound like that? I want to change it up. So instead of doing my push downs last, I think I'm going to do my my push downs first. So I'm going to do straight bar push downs first, and then I think I'm going to go to dips, and then I'm going to go to the tricep extension machine, the one where you have your elbows here and extend like that. I think those three movements will be sufficient for a tricep workout. And then arms, I'm going to get back to the basics with arms though. I'm going to go dumbbell curls, and then dumbbell curls, machine curls, and then probably just cable curls for arms, and then we'll be good there. But I mean, I don't know what this guy's doing. He's in a truck and he's not getting over. Okay. Anyways, arm day is usually my favorite day of the week, just because of I don't know. I just feel like I love my arm pumps more than any other pump, and there's no real reason or explanation for it. But it's just, I don't know. I just like it more. But either way, no matter what the muscle is that you're working, you always want to have the same kind of fucking. Oops, just cancel my directions. You want to have the same kind of efficiency and consistency with your workouts, no matter what muscle group you're hitting, no matter who you're going with, no matter which gym you're going to. And I know some gyms it's harder to hit certain muscles because of the equipment, but that's kind of the advantage sometimes of having more than one gym membership, is that you can go to different kinds of gyms with different kinds of equipment that give you different kinds of pumps. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it can be all over the place. By the way, driving this Scat Pack after driving the Prius, I feel like a god right now. Like, this thing has so much more power than the Prius, and I just don't even know what to do with it. Child abduction. Black Chevy Tahoe. So if you guys see a black Chevy Tahoe, there's no child might have been abducted in it, so go attack them. Out here in Sacramento. Man, what else? The trip was in my opinion, a 9 out of 10 trip. I mean 9.8 out of 10. Everything was almost perfect. The only thing that was scary was both driving to the snow as well as, what is this guy doing? Was driving to the snow, as well as just how much time we got to spend doing kind of whatever. Like, I feel like, obviously I'm not mad at Paloma for it, right? Like, it's not her fault that she had to work, but I feel like the amount of work that we ended up doing was a little unratioed to the amount of fun that we can have. But although that also is a good thing, because I feel like when you go on vacations, you don't want to just go and have fun, especially if you're thinking about moving to the place. You kind of want to see what the work environment's like. And if I'm gonna be fully honest, I fucking loved the work environment out there from all the GMs. Like, at that patch meeting I told you guys I went to, everyone had a great attitude. Everyone was joking around with each other. Like, they were just having fun. And even the crew members that were there, like, they were teaching them, and they were teaching me and Josh some stuff, like, about how to do certain kinds of prep and this and that, and, you know, whatever made it easiest for them in the way that they learned, and kind of how they got so good at it, they taught us. And I really appreciated that, because obviously I had Paloma as my GM, so I learned a lot. But just getting different perspectives, I feel like, is something that really, really helped me in terms of, like, how good I can be and how good I will be at my job. Just because it's like, how do I explain this? God. It's kind of like playing football for one coach your whole life, like the best coach ever, but then you go to different coaches and you see that they still know what they're doing, but they teach it differently, and they have different methods of teaching, which can be frustrating, but it's also kind of cool just to see the different perspectives, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I learned a lot more about not only just Chipotle, but just like life out there in general from them than I would have if I was just with Paloma. No offense to Paloma, but obviously she just has different like methods and ideas than all of them do. I think that having all of that, all those diverse ideas and methods and stuff is really helpful for me. So I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I think I'm going to enjoy living out there when I do move, because I think I really do want to move. Sacramento, even just driving to the gym right now, like it's just gross. Like there are so many trees, so much fresh air, and out here it's just like a wasteland sometimes, like when you look around. But you know, you never know, man. We'll see how things go. But let's focus up on this arm day, and let's get a good fucking pump, and let's go get in there and let's get shredded. Haven't ate shit yet today. Probably should have had a Rice Krispie treat before I left, but I didn't because I'm dumb. So running off pre-workout in a dream. This is the orange one, the orange pre-workout from Bum. I got back to this one. The tropical one that I was using in Sacramento was actually really good. I think I'm gonna get another one of those, but I do need to get a couple more flavors from this, because 3 flavors I don't think is enough. I think I want a little bit more diversity in my life. You know what I'm saying? Diverse is always best, right? But yeah, man, let's get in there. Let's start this. Get a proper warm up in, and go hit some damn triceps. All right, well, after a proper warm up, like I said, we're gonna start with these the push downs. I got the bar that I actually want to use this time. Last time I'd used that weird angled bar. I don't know, it didn't feel right. But with this one, I know at the bottom I can fucking squeeze it at the bottom and like push out. Because like I said last time I did tricep extensions, when you're pushing down, you don't want to just push down. Like yes, that's working your tricep, but when you're at the bottom, you want to focus on like trying to pull the bar apart. That's how you're going to engage the outer part of this tricep. So essentially, we're pushing down and then we're squeezing out at the end of the push down, if that makes sense. So we're gonna start with probably 60. See how I'm feeling. The bar itself was too heavy, so I pulled the thing down when I unplugged the weight. But anyway, just watch. You'll see how I try and extend it at the bottom. Okay, that was good. I definitely can do a little more weight though, so I'm gonna up it a little bit and then do. I'll do. I'll do 2 more at least. We'll see. All right, up the weight, not a significant amount, but definitely more than. There's more than I thought I was going to, so we'll see how this feels. Hopefully it still feels working settable. It should. It's not. It's like 3 things higher. I should be fine. Okay, that's essentially perfect. I'm gonna do 1 more with that same weight, and then I'll move on to dips. Okay, that's really good for push downs. Let's go to something else. Okay, now skull crushers are not something that I do often, but I'm going to start with them, or I'm gonna do them at least before the dips, because I was gonna do the dips first, but I feel like I won't be able to do the without skull crushers, and I really want to try and focus on doing those because, like I said, I don't do them very often, so you know, gotta see what it does. But the thing with skull crushers is you really need to focus on keeping your elbows tight and not using them to push forward. So a lot of times it's tempting to push your elbows forward with your arms. So here, I'll give you an example. So when you're pushing forward, it's easy to go like this, right? And extend here, but you want to keep your elbows straight and use only your arms. So keep your elbows in and not moving. So I'm gonna start with 40. Could be too light, could be too heavy. We're about to fucking find out though. Let's fucking throw this shit. Okay, come on. Okay. I'm gonna go up. Maybe just do 1 or 2 more. So I'm gonna go to the 50s. All right, I'm gonna show you guys the back angle of this. You guys can't see me because it's zoomed in, but I'm gonna show you guys the back angle of this because I want you guys to see what I'm really, like how I'm moving my fucking arms to extend my triceps. And like I said, I'm going up in weight, so my form might take a little bit of a hit, but I'll be all right. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, that was nice. I'm just gonna do 1 more like that. But yeah, that was pretty fucking good. I like the 50. Come on. Just baby food. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm doing something else. That was some good fucking skull crushers though. I'm fucking feeling my triceps right now. All right, the lighting might be a little bit messed up here for this one because this is right next to the freaking the window. Yeah, it's definitely messed up, but you guys will be able to see the shadow. Here, maybe I can do a little bit of technical work. Yeah, that's better at least. At least you can actually see something. So, but so since this is gonna be the last tricep workout, I want to burn out. I'm gonna do 4 sets, 2 heavy, and then 2 light, just to get as many reps as possible. So I'm gonna put a reasonable amount on here, pretty high amount, and we're gonna try and just fucking throw around a heavy weight for the first 2 sets, and the last 2 I'm gonna go maybe 2/3 of this weight, and then just focus on the squeeze. So let's fucking go. Okay, 1 more like that, and then like I said, 2 light and just squeezing. Okay, cut the weight and let's really squeeze it. You'll see what I mean. Oh god. All right, now the reason I'm doing it like this is because I really want to just completely drain my triceps, and I feel like if I just stay with that heavy ass weight, I'm always going to be maybe 1 or 2 reps short of my what I can actually do. So dropping the weight and then focusing on getting as many and squeezing is going to engage my tricep the most and allow me to get the most reps out of it. So I took maybe 30-40 pounds off of it. So now we're really just gonna fucking squeeze that at the bottom, like extend my triceps, and then like actually burn all the way out. Here we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was perfect. One more like that and I think triceps will be completely done. Then I'll move on to buys. Alright, let's finish these triceps off with a fucking bang. Let's go. Oh god, okay. Oh, it's a great way to end triceps, man. They feel fully fucking engaged right now. Move on to buys, do some curls, dumbbell curls, and then drag curls actually. So, and then we should be good. Let's go do it right now. All right, again, the lighting might be a little fucked because of the windows, but you guys can see my shadow, and that's all you really need. Dumbbell curls. You guys know what these are. You curl them with a dumbbell. I wish I'd say the lighting's fucked up, but what are you gonna do? Oh, start with the 40s. Here we go. Okay. Alright. That's good. We'll keep it there. 2 more. Arms are so monotonous. It's just the same thing over and over, for especially for biceps. It's really just the same thing over and over. So it's like they can get really annoying to do, but I'm still gonna do them and get blessed regardless. So here we go. 2 more sets of this and I should be good. Okay. Okay, 1 more. Because that was good at 9. So I'm going to do 1 more. Hopefully hit at least 8, but I want 9. And then we'll go to those drag curls. My dumbbell ran from me. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't do drag curls very often, but just fucking feeling them today, so I'm gonna fuck around and find out with these drag curls. I only have 25s on there because I'm not sure what the approximate proper weight is going to be for me to use, so I'm gonna just play it safe. Start with a quarter, and yeah, guys, with these drag curls, it's really easy to use too much shoulder and try and squeeze your traps when you're doing them. You really just have to focus on literally just dragging the bar. Like, it's gonna feel weird on your bicep because your bicep isn't used to getting curled like this, but that's how you know you're engaging it if it feels weird. So, uncomfortability sometimes is the key to success. Let's fucking go. Oops. Okay. Okay. 15 reps. I'm gonna go to a plate. Feeling a little, damn. That's engaging a lot of my biceps. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna do this one more or two more times. I'm gonna put it on the plate. See how that feels. All right. Now, this could be my ego kicking in doing this much weight, but fuck it, we ball, man. If I can only do 4 reps, I can only do 4 reps. And now I go back down to where I was. Gonna get a little bit of back in, but what am I talking about, man? This is baby food. Everything we pick up is going up. Never let the weights win, man. Never let them win. So if they do win, gotta get my get back, but they're not gonna win. Never let them win. Okay. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, one more, and then we'll check the pump. But my biceps are feeling fucking engaged right now. So yeah, one more, and we should be good. All right, y'all. Last set of arms. I'm gonna do a little bit of forearms after. Nothing too crazy, just some cable forearm squeezes. But last set of arms before the pump check. So let's really fucking finish these biceps off and not give them any room to fucking breathe. Come here. Okay. All right. Let's go check the pump. That felt nice. Should be good now on arms. Whew. Of course, with my luck, right, I found my spare battery as I'm leaving the damn gym. Like, who the fuck else? I literally was about to show you guys the pump. I was ready to take my pump cover off, and then my camera died. And I brought a spare battery. I know I did. So I go to grab it, right? Go to my bag. Not my bag. Okay, probably dropped in the car. Come to the car. Not in the car. Well, okay, I'm just gonna go fuck myself now, right? So I then get ready to leave the gym. I'm getting up, I'm getting ready, I'm changing my shoes. I pull one of my Crocs out of my bag that I'm changing into, and there's my fucking my battery. Fucking frustrating. But I mean, it was a good lift though, so I'm not too upset, but it's just like my mood was a bit thrown off because I couldn't find my battery to show you guys the pump. Because if I'm gonna be honest, the pump looked pretty freaking good today. Like, those drag curls as well as those finishing with those squeezing dips really did a number on my arms, and I was very, very thrilled with the way that I looked at the end of it. So it sucks that I wasn't able to show you guys, but you know, stuff happens and it's okay. We're gonna move on and improve and find better places to store my spare batteries in case my camera dies in the future. But yeah, man, good fucking arm day, to be honest. I don't know why my camera's so zoomed out. I don't like that you guys can see my whole freaking body. There we go. Should have blown more. Okay, but yeah, pretty good freaking arm day. I like the overall stimulus that I got for both my triceps and my biceps. I ended up not doing forearms because of the whole battery situation. I kind of slipped my mind, but it's okay. My forearms are pretty freaking nice anyway, so they're not. I don't need to give them work. It's just kind of an accessory lift right now, which I wanted to do it, but I'll probably do it tomorrow after chest. But it's okay. But anyways, pretty good arm day, and I made the most of my resources. I was gonna go to the gym last night when I got back from the flight, but I got back at like 11 something. By the time I got home and got unpacked, it was already 12:30, and I was exhausted from the plane, so it just didn't end up working out. So probably be another gap in the days between the leg day and this arm day that's going up, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Right now is the time to go get the pupper back. I'm gonna go pick Brindle up from doggy daycare. That's where he's at while I was in Washington. I miss my guy, so I'm gonna go pick him up, go see how he's doing, and take care of him. But excuse me, I mean, essentially with these lifts, even though sometimes, you know, they're not at the ideal times or they're not with the ideal circumstances, it really doesn't matter, right? Because I'm going to get the work in. I'm going to feel the stimulus. I'm going to feel the stimulation on my arms and on my legs and on my chest and my back and all that stuff, right? And then it's kind of a mantra for life, right? Like going to the gym, because essentially what you're doing is breaking down your muscles to build them back up stronger. And through every trial you go through in your life, through every fucking hard time you go through your life, it's all just life's way of breaking you down and then building you back up stronger. So that breakup you went through, that time you got fired from your job, that time you didn't have enough money to buy something for yourself or for your mom or for your family or whoever it is, right? All those things that happen to you that are negative, you can't look at them as negative. Like, yes, they suck. Yes, you don't want to have to go through them, but essentially you go through them in order to come back stronger. And that's how I feel about everything right now. Like, everything that I have been going through, everything that I have gone through, and all of the above, right? All that stuff is really just a way of life breaking me down and telling me, hey man, you got to get stronger. You got to get better. You have to become more disciplined. You have to become more diverse in everything you do. So essentially, it's just life's way of teaching you lessons and then giving you a reason to come back from those lessons and get better. Because every time I go to the gym, I get better. I get stronger, I get bigger, I become more disciplined. Every time I skip the gym, not necessarily getting worse, but definitely not getting better. I'm kind of staying stagnant the days that I don't end up going to the gym, which is why I kind of force myself to go even on days that I don't really feel like it, because it's like, even if you don't, that's like your job, right? Say you're working at your job and you don't feel like working. Why are you there? If you go to your job and complain all day, every day about how much your job sucks and this and that, what's the point of working? You're not going to get better. You're not going to make the people around you better. You're not going to become a better person. So my goal in everything that I do is to make myself as well as the people around me better. So if people ask me for advice in the gym, I'll tell them what I know, give them the knowledge I have. Now, obviously, I don't have all the knowledge. Obviously, I'm not the biggest. I'm not the best. I don't know everything, right? But I know enough to get a beginner started. I know enough to teach someone that's struggling with a certain movement. Or I know the form most of the time because of Coach Jay Bito from Bishop O'Dowd, that I can make the most out of the resources that I have available. And I can make workouts based on the muscle that I need to do and the movement. So it's not impossible, man. Just doing your best to make yourself the best version of yourself, and then as well make everyone around you the best version of themselves. Like, obviously you can't do it for them, but if you're working on yourself and you see someone that's struggling with themselves and you know what you're doing is working for you, you can definitely just lead them down the right path. You can essentially give them steps or guidance that you learn throughout your journey in life and throughout your passage through the gym, through work, through just life in general, man. Because a lot of people, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that person telling you, hey man, this is what I did. I don't know if it's gonna work for you, but this is how it worked out for me. This is how it made me feel. And just something as simple as that can really change someone's whole perspective on life. It can change someone's whole day. It can change someone's whole mood, someone's whole character. And that's really the biggest part of life, is becoming the best character of yourself. Not even the best version, having the best character. Because you can be the best version of yourself, but if that version of yourself has bad character or no character, it's not going to be the best version of yourself. Because the best version of yourself will always be the most calm, the most consistent, the most disciplined, and have the best character. Those four things are kind of the most important things when it comes to life and becoming better for yourself and for your family and for your friends and for everyone that you love, man. Because essentially, the goal of life is to be better for everyone you love. Like, we can do all this stuff and say it for ourselves and do everything for ourselves, but at the end of the day, I want to get rich and I want to get famous to put my mom in a home. I want to buy her a house. I want to buy her a car. I don't want her to ever have to work another day in her life. That's the goal. Now, I can say that I'm doing all this gym stuff and I'm doing all this YouTube and I'm doing all this working and grinding for myself, but in reality, it's for myself in the now. Everything that I'm doing is for myself in the now, in the near future, getting big in the near future, getting successful in the near future. But the end goal is to make my mom be able to retire and never have to work another day in her life again. And whether that's through becoming famous, whether that's through being the best at my job, whether that's through anything, right? Like, it shouldn't matter what the circumstance is. I should be able to I should be able to put her away one day. Not put her away, but be able to give her a home one day. Buy her her dream car. All these things, man. And honestly, the foundation for all of it is just discipline. If you can stay disciplined and focus on your grind and focus on where you're trying to get to in your life, then you will get there. No matter how long it takes. It may not take a day. It may not take a couple weeks. It may not take a couple months. It may not even take a couple years. but you will get where you want to go if you stay disciplined. Discipline in your actions, discipline in your thoughts, discipline in your words, discipline in your decisions that you make, because that's one of the biggest things that I think I love about being on a cut, is it forces me to stay disciplined. And I guess I did eat a little bit too much in Washington, and I gained a few pounds. This morning I was 211. I was 204 when I went to Washington, and this morning I was 211. So I gained about 6 or 7 pounds out in Washington for just 5 days. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself, but I understand the circumstance, and I know that just means I have to be even more disciplined with the way that I eat, the way that I act, and the way that I am around food for the next month. Hopefully this cut will be over by the middle of January, or by the end of January. Ideally, I can go on a bulk starting on my birthday, which is January 30th. I mean, we'll see how that ends up happening. We'll see how that ends up going, but honestly, I think it's a possibility. And I really, really do think that if I stay disciplined and I keep working hard and I focus on my money, my grind, my school, and in the gym, I'll be fucking fantastic, man. The age that I'm at right now, and the age where most of you guys watching are at right now, being 19, 20, 21, these are the grind days. Like, yes, I would love to be in love. But honestly, in this generation, in this time, in this circumstance, I don't know if that's a possibility. I've been through so many situations where I thought I was in love and where I thought I had the key to love and the person that I wanted for the rest of my life, but every single time that person showed me why that wasn't the case. And that's not even just me being stubborn or hard-headed, because I put up with a lot of shit. I know that's a problem that I have, is I have a very, very, very high tolerance rate in terms of stuff that happens to me in a relationship. I've been cheated on and taken a person back. I've been lied to and taken a person back. I've been so many things and allowed it to slide just because I wanted to be in love so bad. And I've realized over the past couple months, after everything that's been going on, that's not what I deserve. That's not what anyone deserves. No one deserves to have to deal with and put up with things like that just in order to be in love. When you're in love and when you have the partner that truly wants you for you, they're going to do the things that, not that you want them to do, but they'll meet your expectations. Now, obviously no one's perfect. Obviously they're going to make mistakes. Obviously things are going to happen, but overall, in terms of their communication skills, in terms of their kindness, in terms of their heart, in terms of their commitment to you, in terms of the time that they make for you, if that person truly wants to and they truly can, they will make the time. They will do the things that they know that you like. They will avoid the things they know that you don't. So right now, all I'm basically saying is don't look for love right now. Don't go looking. It's going to come to you. And I know a lot of people tell me this all the time, and I say, whatever, if I don't look, it's not going to come. I should be telling myself this stuff, right? Because I am still a fucking hopeless romantic. I'm still a fucking lover boy. When I love hard, man. And it's a blessing and a curse, because it allows me to feel emotions so fucking purely and genuinely, but it also forces me to deal with pain that comes with it. Because when you're giving your all to someone and you're dedicated to someone, if they're not reciprocating, it hurts. It hurts to see it. It hurts to deal with it. It hurts to have to realize, like, hey, look, this person probably does not want me. But that's just the reality of it, man. And essentially, using all these emotions that you're pouring into a person, a girl, whether that be a girl or a boy or anything in between that you're in love with or that you like, all that time, emotion, money, energy, all that stuff you could be pouring into them, you should be pouring into yourself and your future. Because that's honestly where I've made the biggest mistakes out here in Sacramento, is I've poured a lot of time, money, and energy into girls. I probably shouldn't have, and I would probably have a lot more money and be in a much better place financially than I am right now if I didn't, but I did. And that's the reality of it, is that it happened. And now the only thing left to do is to rebuild and recover from it. Focusing on not spending as much money unless I have to. Focusing on eating at my house what I have. Focusing on making food at the house when I have it. Focusing on not spending too much money on food, groceries, all this stuff that isn't essential. Like, I bought a lot of fucking NFL beanies for my YouTube channel, and I shouldn't have. I don't even wear them half the time anymore. But I bought them, and I'm going to make the most of them now. I would love to resell them, but I don't know if anyone's going to buy them, but, you know, we'll see. I could also donate them to a Goodwill just to help some people stay warm. I could give them out to homeless people just to help them stay warm. So the decisions I made, the things that have affected me negatively, I'm not going to harp on them and force them to, and allow them to consume me and make me feel bad about myself. I'm going to make sure that I can learn from them, I can recover from them, and I can make myself a better person from them. And honestly, I think that's the ultimate goal in life. That's where all of you guys should be striving and heading for in terms of who you are and where you're going to be, man. But anyways, that went on a big fucking rant there. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's fucking arm day. We got chest tomorrow. Chest and side delts. Gonna fucking pump that shit out. But I'll see you guys next time, man. Peace.